And da da do do da ba da do 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 do. Okay, it looks like we are officially live. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hey, you know what today is? It's a merry minute on Yuletime Yums, and it is time to do 3 pages of traditional figgy pudding. 3 pages. Traditional figgy pudding. Ugh! Let me know in the comments, have you ever made traditional figgy pudding? Yeah, me either. So welcome in. We are going to make this, and I'm not sure if you can see, I have all of these ingredients out. Traditional figgy pudding, also known as plum pudding and Christmas pudding. This figgy pudding is the perfect make-ahead dessert, as the flavors only get better with time. Really? One moment while I adjust the light. Can you guys see? Hi, can you see? Okay, well, here we go. Hi, hello everybody coming in on TikTok. I'm gonna boop the highs to you. Come on in. I'm glad you're here. Now, today I am dressed in my Santa helper outfit. Okay. And I want us to be very mindful of the time today, because the traditional figgy pudding says a household favorite for centuries. No traditional Christmas is complete without a Christmas pudding, a figgy pudding. All right, well, we'll be the judge of that, won't we? Here we go. Yes, that's quarts, 2 quart. Okay, moving on. Here's where the gobsmack is. I'm in the desert of Arizona. Mountain Standard Time, it is 2 p.m. This says it's going to take 25 minutes of prep time. Get ready to set your timer. And that it will take 8 hours of steaming time. Can I get an amen on 8 hours? Now, it's my first time doing it. You got to have grace. A lot of grace. Also, I wanted to stick to the recipe as close as possible. I have watched 2 videos. One was from the brand selling a pudding steamer pot. TikTok, hi everybody. I didn't pin it. Forgive me. Let me pin it. Actually, all right, I'm just going to pin something. I hope that helps. Here's the point. I live in a small town in the desert. While I talk, I'm going to get the pot ready. I think we're going to use this one or this one. Why this matters. Rinse, rinse, rinse. And I wish these bowls said the size. I think All right. This one is definitely too big. I think this is 2 quarts. And I think this is what we'll actually end up steaming in. I do want to take my watch off, and I do want us to set a timer. What happened before I hit the go live button is I put the bread, the baguette, into the oven so that I can make breadcrumbs with it. I shall check it now. Oh yeah. That's done. I'm hungry. I could just go. Welcome in, everybody. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous, but I do feel up to the challenge. This is our candied orange and lemon rinds that we made just a few days ago. And in my timeline, it feels like, what day is it? So on that happy note, wait a second, I needed something to breadcrumb with. Talk amongst yourselves while I go down below. I'm looking for the mini food processor. We might just have to drag out the Vitamix. That's okay. How about this? There's no sense stalling another minute, is there? Friends, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, hi, Juanita. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Thank you so much for the gifts. Oh, I appreciate that. Everybody, drum roll. On Brand 30 has entered the chat on TikTok. Hi, thank you so much. Do you like it? Can you see the ears? Can you see the... I'm a reindeer. I'm Santa, little helper. Oh, Mr. Johnson, what's going on? Thanks for welcoming Twitch in. Guess what, Twitch? I figured out how to save the video so that if you're tuning in and you got a beep boop back and forth, it'll be on there. The recording will be on there. Hey, thanks for greeting YouTube, because YouTube is here. And hello, R is in the chat on YouTube. Welcome, R. Yay! TikTok just gave you a shout out. They said, hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Oh, yes. And Juanita greeted you too. Can you tell I'm a little nervous. Why is the figgy pudding scaring me? I tell this to myself all the time, and I told my son this all the time. The sooner you start, the sooner you're finished. This has to steam for 8 hours. Do you guys realize in my time zone, I will be up till 11 p.m. steaming pudding. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you. Okay, let us set the timer. I want to take a look because this says 25 minutes of prep time, to which I laugh. Ha 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 ha. 2:10 p.m. in Arizona, 25, or you can do it on your side too. 25 minutes on the clock. Ray of sunshine. You guys, I got a compliment. YouTube says I'm a ray of sunshine. I just take that and I put it in my pocket for later. Okay. Here we go. 25 minutes are on the clock. I think this is a 2-liter mold. Oh, I got to tell you about this, but my hands need to keep moving. I couldn't find the fancy pudding pot, so we're just going to work with what I've got. Okay? Yeah. Let's get a big mixing bowl. This is clean. And we're just going to start assembling 3 pages of how to do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Place raisins, sultanas, currants, and candied citrus peel in a bowl. Pour the brandy over and stir to combine the mixture. Cover and let sit overnight to allow the brandy to fully penetrate the fruit. Well, we are off to the races, aren't we, my friends? We are. Thank you, Juanita. That pita bread was really delicious with the dip. We ate it all. Okay, I've never made a fruit cake either, but let's go. And even though we're starting off with instruction number 1, which is page 2, place the raisins, sultanas, currants, almonds, and candied citrus peel in a bowl. Pour the brandy over and stir it. Well, there's a doodle right there. Okay, let's get into it. I have walnuts, sugar, raisins. My little town, when I say that, I hear Belle in Beauty and the Beast sing the song, Little Town, such a quiet, none of that. One of these lives, I'll tell you about that time. I was in LA, went to Century City. I did the audition for Belle. You don't even know what happened. I need a chopping board. Okay, well, I just want to have great grace, because if it didn't sit overnight, that's okay. Oh, thank you so much, R, on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Rob, thank you for the share. Okay. I was saying my little town, little Walmart, we did not have many of the ingredients. So I got a bag of, ew, Neil, berries and golden raisins. It's dried cranberries, golden raisins, and cherries. We need 1 cup of these. I would like to chop them. Actually, they look good. They look good. Do we all agree we give it a quick chop? Can we agree on that, friends? Don't let the figgy pudding win. Oh, don't worry. The light just went out. It's not a sorry, Twitch and YouTube. You just lost your light. And honestly, I've been struggling so much with my COVID-like symptoms from last year. Yes, from last year. Into the bowl. That I was deeply fatigued. 3/4 cup raisins from the Walmart. 25 minutes on the clock for assembly. Ugh. These aren't my favorite, but I feel like we got to do what the recipe says to do. Ready? Give them a rough chop. I kind of quasi, sort of, possibly, maybe am thinking speaking of audition, try out for one of those cooking shows. I mean, I know that hosts can be so savage. I don't know if my little feelings can take it, but we'll see. Into the bowl. Next, it says almonds, but I have walnuts. Let's go. Rob, thank you for maintaining the chat because I love to chat and visit with you, but this is taking all my attention. We need 2 tablespoons finely chopped walnuts. 2 tablespoons. Ooh. Did you know the walnut is brain food and that's why it's shaped like a brain? Oh, thank you, Rob, Twitch and YouTube. On Brand 30 on TikTok's telling me I can do it. I believe it. Oh, wait, do the audition or make the figgy pudding? See? It's the shape of a brain. YouTube, you holler at me. Do you want me to fix the light? I can fix the light. I just got to drag the cord over. I feel like I would audition for something like Nailed It. Nailed it. Finally, I'm going with the rough chop. Into the bowl. Place the raisins, sultanas, currants. Oh, candied citrus. Ooh, chow. Ooh. YouTube and TikTok, you have the video of this. We did this together the other day. We need 2 tablespoons finely chopped orange peel, candy peel. And this is how we ended up making it. It's like big bold letters. Strongly recommend you do. I don't know. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. Twitch. YouTube, you guys need your light, don't you? Let me grab it. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm going to put one of these in my hot tea. I am living on traditional medicinals, breathe easy tea to deal with the symptoms. Oh, good. Moving. How many did we say? 2 tablespoons. In my world, that means a handful, right? Right? Okay, and then this, I'm here to tell you, please watch, please watch the replay. Please make this. Thank you, Juanita. I appreciate that. The smell is intoxicating. The recipe is right. This homemade, and it was so simple. Homemade, fresh, candied, lemon rinds, orange rinds. It's worth it. There's what it looks like. Rob, I'm not feeling better. I'm feeling like heffalump and woozle. And it was last year that I had it, but out of the blue, back in July, I got the symptoms again. And okay, that is a rough chop of our homemade, I was really proud of this, a homemade candied lemon rind and orange rind into the bowl. How did I miss? This is what it looks like. Now, measuring cup, brandy. Pour the brandy over, stir to combine. We've totally botched, unless somebody has a flux capacitor and can take us back to the future. Comment if you get that reference. And we would go back to last night and set this up. Anyhow, how much brandy did we need? How much brandy? Was it a half cup? Half cup is how much? 4 ounces. Okay, I got 4 ounces right here. For everyone to see. Into the bowl. And, oh, mercy. That's good. Okay. Back to the future to let that really, really soak in. I have a theory. If I put it in the oven, do you think the heat from the oven will help? Smells a little boozy. Will the heat from the oven that was, hi Damari, hi hon, how you doing? Boy, I love your music. Do we think the heat from the oven that was gonna make our fresh breadcrumbs, will it help the booze soak into the nuts? I'm gonna try it. The oven is off, but it's still rosemary. You don't think it will? Well, thank you for voting. Let me grab the light cord. I wish we had like a timer. I could go, time out. I got to grab the light cord. Time out, time out. All right, all right, all right. Almost ready to put the timer back on. Hello, that's my hand. It's my armpit. Sorry. And hold on, Twitch. Well, hold on, Twitch. And hi, game on. Sorry, Twitch. I didn't mean to. And you, okay, hi, we're back. Next. The whole 25 minutes. It's getting kind of nutty over here. Okay, step 2 literally says the next day. Place the breadcrumbs, flour, baking powder, brown sugar, and spices, in a bowl. Stir to combine. Okay. All right. I need to make the breadcrumbs. Thank you, Damari. Damari, we're making traditional figgy pudding for the first time. Challenging myself. So far, it's a little rough around the edges. And yeah, these are my Santa's helpers. I'm going to grab the Vitamix. Let's not talk about preparedness, okay? That's a conversation for another day. I'm over here. I'm just grabbing the Vitamix. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, do you see that huge pot? Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay. Now, Grace, the traditional figgy pudding, what I saw on YouTube, where it was Gordon Ramsay steaming a pudding, and in the, I couldn't buy it because Amazon, my town didn't have it. Amazon wasn't going to deliver them next week. I'm gone next week. Bada boom, bada bing. This is my steam canner. Hi, I'm Sherilyn, and I love to pickle and can food. I have a pressure canner and I have a steam canner, so we don't need to mess with the dial. This was really important in the whole steaming process, is you have a trivet on the bottom. Yes, R, I am a pudding queen. So we do need to fill this with water, so why don't we put that here, here, start here. We are gonna multitask. This is our gonna make fresh breadcrumb. It's about to get loud. No, if anybody's asking, do I have the Vitamix bread? Just like Hulk Hogan. Oh, God rest his soul. I do not have the Vitamix red pitcher, red paddle, all of that stuff. I am going to help my Vitamix by, because yeah, the Vitamix needs my help. All right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3. I think, did anybody time how the 25-minute preparation time is going? This is the time on Sprockets when we dance, 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 do, do, do. This is filling the tamper. All right, team. I think it needs a little more water. 25 minutes on the clock. Have a sip. Thank you, R, on YouTube. I am the canning queen. And a pickler. Okay. Next day, which is like minutes later for us, place the breadcrumbs, which we just made. And how many we were supposed to have? Oh my gosh. Sourdough. Smells so good. 2 cups fresh white breadcrumbs. Oh, shoot. We have 1 cup. Oh, doodle. Oh, doodle. We might barely have. I just imagine myself like Joe on Little Women. I don't know if she cooked much, but when I think of traditional Christmas pudding, I can't waste that bit. Can't waste that little bit. Oh, it's at a 1/2 cup. We're a little, shoot. Does anybody else feel the pressure of the clock? 25 minutes, my rear end. Oh, doodle. We have to make an executive decision, team. The recipe calls for 2 cups of fresh white bread crumb. I have I was just gonna say, Rosemary, do we mix? Do we mix? TikTok says yes. And YouTube, do we mix? Twitch, do we mix? I think, let me, PBR, let me, All right, team. All right, team. All right, team. You know what shoot. Crackers or more bread? I have more of the bread. It's not toasted. I didn't bake it this time, you guys. All right, all right. How about this? This has gone off the rails real quick, team. Oh yeah, this is a bad idea. This isn't working. All right. Somebody's gonna get a bite that is a. Oh, I don't have any graham crackers. I don't have any Ritz crackers. True story. Especially with my son being out of the house, I don't eat crackers. If I had to have a go-to snack, it's probably popcorn. Okay, this is what I've got, team. This is, I knew it might be a little on the honky tonks side, but this got real sideways real quick. Somebody is going to get a bite where it's more like torn fresh bread than. All right, we do what we do, right? We do what we do. Or like the kindergarten saying, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. All right, so just crumbling it. I don't want to put the fresh bread in the Vitamix because I think it'll just make, it is figgy bread pudding now, isn't it? Somebody's going to get the bite. I think if I put this in the Vitamix without it being toasted, it'll just make a gummy mess. I think crackers was the right answer. I don't have any crackers. Okay, into the bowl with whatever, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. And actually, it's not bad, you guys. Oh, unless you got this bite. Let me show you what this looks like. I'm just trying to roll it between my fingers and making it small. Here we go. You can see the, yeah. Okay. Okay, Damari. Here we are. Number 2, place the breadcrumbs, the flour, which is half cup all-purpose flour, half teaspoon baking powder. Baking powder. Half a teaspoon. A leveled one. Team flour. It's right here. I have the giant Walmart bag because I bake a lot of bread. Half cup. And salt. Oh no, breadcrumbs, flour, baking powder, brown sugar. Brand new bag of brown sugar. Organic dark brown sugar. So much for 25 minutes. And the amount of brown sugar is 1 cup. All right. Going in. Oh, yeah. You guys. Rob. Hey, you guys. Name that film. It's one of my favorites. Now that's a Christmas movie. Are we agreed? 1 cup. It says packed, so let's put a little more in there. Look, once I press, it says packed. It goes down, and there's room for at least another half cup. And I think we want the sugar. Okay. Looking good. All right. Now we need Spices in a bowl. Do you remember just the other day we made our fresh? Hi, Tina. Thank you. Thank you so much. We need 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, and we made our own. We ground fresh clove. Oh, Tina, we are making our first ever figgy pudding. I hope everybody will join me for that live Zoom right after on Great American Family Channel on December 7th. The film Christmas at Mistletoe Manor, I'm putting a heaping one, going in the bowl, premieres on Great American Family. And afterwards, I'm hosting the cast, meet and greet, chit chat, you name it. So I really hope you will, and the figgy pudding is in the movie. It's why we're making it. I hope you'll join me on December 7th in a live Zoom room after the film where we get to meet the cast and chit chat and, all that good stuff. Okay, stay focused. I just saw the timer and I think we're over the 25 minutes that this says takes to prep. Keep moving, team. Keep on moving. Yeah. Next, we're on step number 2. Have mercy. The next day, place the breadcrumbs, flour, baking powder, brown sugar, and spices in a bowl and stir to combine. We can attest we did all of these steps together. Got a little extra brown sugar there. Let's stir it together. Ooh. Oh! Y'all be proud of me, I did order a Christmas kitchen apron. Now, things to know about this experiment. Oh, have mercy. We are going to make this. I am going to spend 8 hours today steaming it. I do not own a basement, but I will put it in my pantry in the back in the dark. And then I will unveil this on December 7th for the tasting, and we'll do it with the film, with the Zoom room and the live cast meet and greet. That's when we're announcing our everything. So here we go. Team, are you ready? You can really see those chunks of bread. Oh, good thing there's some extra brandy. Okay, moving on. Step 3. Okay, we're still on number 2. In another bowl, add the soaked dried fruit mixture, grated apple. They call it black treacle, which is molasses in the United States. Suet, lemon and orange zest, and egg. Stir to combine. Here we go. We need to whisk up 2 eggs. Here we go. So I'd like to call foul on the recipe. If you had everything like Food Network television measured out, there you go. I had a little piece of egg. If you had Food Network style, everything was measured out, sure, maybe it would take 25 minutes, but mercy. What, Rob? Don't put it somewhere where you'll forget it. Oh, I know. Put it in the pantry. Okay. Breadcrumb, we did that. In another bowl, add the soaked dried fruit mixture, grated apple. I have my apple right here. Let's get to grating. Did anybody move the grater? Oh, it got put away. Here goes my knuckles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How much did we need? Oh, doodle. Wait a second. We put in our heaping teaspoon, but we didn't add the teaspoon of cinnamon. Bootsy, I am so glad I caught that. Teaspoon of cinnamon goes in here. But wait, let's have a public service announcement. This may look crazy, but I'm here to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's get back to grating this apple. One small apple, peeled, cored, and grated. I don't know if we're going to get around to the, it said peel. And well, okay. We're going to grate it to the core. Are you nervous about my knuckles right now? I am. We're pretty close. A little bit more. Okay. Thank you, Juanita. It's good. Start. Woo! All of this needs to go into our boozy nuts. Mixed. I'm going to put it in this bowl with the mixed egg, and then we'll get that out of the oven. Rosemary, I hear your wisdom that putting that in a warm oven is not going to make it soak in any faster. Thank you, Juanita. We're getting some skills here. Okay, now we need to do zest. If you remember from when we were making the candy, I don't have the official little wee zester tool. So I'm going to, boy, that's a lot of apple left. Let's get that into the bowl. I did the apple on the big side. I'm going to use this side for my zest. How much zest did we need? It says zest of 1. I wonder if that means all. Let's go for it. I think the zest matters. Who is making, like, what is your, will you tell me in the comment, what is your go-to holiday dish, treat, meal, cookie? Tomorrow we're doing gingerbread men. Gonna be fun. Mine is definitely the green bean casserole, and that is why I'm so excited to be hosting. We launch on Friday the Great Green Bean Casserole Challenge. I encourage all of you to enter, submit your best green bean casserole recipe. Okay. If you're wondering, what am I doing with all of these oranges that we've been zesting? I will juice the fresh orange to make the Russian cranberry candy, which I think is Saturday. Woo! Close enough, team. Close enough. Oh, isn't that weird? You do an entire, this is how much we got. It's going to have to do into the bowl. Let's do the lemon. I'm thinking when it comes to the recipe, if you had done step 1 and 2, like the nut soaking, the breadcrumbing, if you had done it the night before, like the instructions say, I think it would really take 25 minutes. Hey, Tamari, thanks for liking my zest. Now we got to do the lemon. Can somebody comment, have you ever made figgy pudding, traditional figgy pudding for real? My knuckles. My knuckles. I also have another idea. So I'm a wine drinker, but I have that, I bought that brandy. What's a brandy cocktail? Does anybody know? Oh, but you love fig jam. Fig jam. When we did the fresh stuffed figs on Welcome to Westeros, was it a week or 2 ago? I had no idea how good the fig was. And I found them by happy accident at Sam's Club. I asked you a lot of questions in a short amount of time. 1, do you have a brandy cocktail? 2, do you have a favorite like holiday go-to gift? Dish. 3, are you going to join me on the Great Green Bean Challenge for Great American Family? Oh, goodness. Okay, guys. I don't know. It's fresh, but it's kind of weird. Weird in that it did not have a lot of, hang on. It did not have a lot of zest. Okay, moving on. Don't get bogged down in the details. We got what we got, and we don't throw a fit. Now, team. Who has my glasses? Okay, in another bowl, we're still on step number 2. In another bowl, add the soaked fruit mixture. I'm going to bring that. The grated apple, the lemon and the orange and the egg. We need black treacle, which we know as molasses. And the suet. You guys, say a prayer for me right now. I think this is the one that's a year old. Oh, maybe not. That is a bold, it makes me think of Vegemite. I'm not joking. 1 tablespoon. Well, you treat yourself to a Lasty Pants. Is the cider, okay, wait a second. I got to look at the chat real quick. Okay, love fig jam. Yes, the side is up. Yes to elastic pants for holiday eating. And yes, it is molasses. Does this stay good for a long time? Because honestly, I need it for this recipe, and I'm going to do a heap, and I need it for the gingerbread man. But other than that, that jar is going to sit somewhere in the back of my pantry for the next year. I'm not joking. They're cleanish. Y'all just pray over them. Thank you. Okay, I'm just use my finger to scoop it out. And to add to it, I'm totally hungry. Gotta lick it. Oh! It's got a taste. Okay, it has a taste. We got to deal with the beef suet, and there's no, I think that's an old Smith song. There's no time like now. Ooh, this is looking like don't judge the process. I should toast this and make bruschetta. Getting the here was my idea. Now, I don't know if you guys weren't with me the other day. There is a famous British brand of beef suet, Atora, and there's no getting that in my little town. Is it frozen? So I was not able to get beef suet, but we just happened to have, Grandma had it, beef tallow, which is beef suet, and she just happened to have it from a butcher 2 years ago. Who wants to smell it first? Twitch, you're up. YouTube? TikTok? I don't know, it doesn't have a scent. So here's my plan. Just go with me. It asked for shredded, but I had to keep it, and it was in here. So my whole idea was that to get 4 ounces shredded beef suet, I was just gonna scrape it out with a fork. Forgive me, TikTok. I see you have messages. Let me go boop. Thank you, Damari. Oh, I've heard that. Yeah. And tapping is clapping, team. So here's, and it's kind of working. Let's just all take a beat and have grace and forgive ourselves. We're so past that 25 minutes. There is no 25 minutes getting this thing together. I think we're way past that. And I guess if I had thought ahead, team, it's supposed to be frozen. I would have done this, I don't know, in another lifetime. If you have a better idea about how to shred my beef suet from the jar. Woo! Winning, winning. Keep going. Come on, 4 ounces. Let's go. So step number 2, black treacle, suet, lemon, and orange zest. Stir. All we got to do. Oh, we're almost there. I wish I had a minion in the kitchen to shred my beef suet. Should we taste it, you guys? Should we? This is, yeah, we are, Rob. Hi. Oh, wow. You guys, TikTok, YouTube, we have somebody on Twitch. What? Oh, I think it's spam. That's all right. Hey, spammer. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I got a comment finally on Twitch from Grassy Harpooner, and it's like an ad. Jack should be my minion. All right. Thank you for your grace while I do this as fast as possible. And my sincere apologies. I'm really excited, but it's actually not. All right. Back to, why don't we stab out a chunk? Does everybody vote for stabbing the, oh, I got to be careful what I say. For, hi, Real. How are you? YouTube, we're welcoming Real, TikTok, Twitch, Grassy Harpooner. Everybody welcome in. We are making traditional figgy pudding. Figgy in old Cornwall and Devon was a raisin. It wasn't the actual fig that we think of. All right. Yes, come on, Juanita, come on. I'm so Britney Spears. Just kidding. Y'all need to be praying for Britney. I like that Lola song where she says, and every week I pull a Britney. God bless that girl. Okay. This is gonna get the job done. I'm not worried about stabbing off a pinky because I got the glass jar below it. Insert, twist. We are going to be to 4 ounces, which would be about a half cup. We're almost there. I love she didn't even specify what we chopping. It's the beef suet. It is homemade beef suet, which is beef tallow, which breaks down to just beef fat. And Damari, you're right, it is good for the face, and that is why Grandma had it. True story. I'm so grateful for her. Like this, because it's meant to just go to her bathroom or bedside where she will put it on her skin. True story. The old ways. But back from the res, it would have been a bison tallow, not a beef tallow. But it was still the same idea. And it wouldn't have been a glass jar. It would have been like a leather pouch. All right. We have liftoff. Oh my gosh, you guys. Y'all are going to want to nap after this. I think we have enough. I think so. Like, it didn't say packed down. I know this is one of the binding ingredients along with the egg. All right. I'm going to call it good. One last scrape. Team, let me know. Team Figgy Pudding. sure could eat a burrito right about now. It was worth it. Let's put it in. So, whew, we made it, team. We made it. That's an old song. Who sings that? Looks like we made it. Doobie doobie doo. Get the, what you're supposed to, kitchen magic. Oh, that's Nike's, it's hot. Step one. Thank you, Juanita. Step one was supposed to have been done last night. Please forgive me as it's no surprise, didn't read the instructions. I just leaped into making figgy pudding. This was supposed to have been done last night. It's all the nuts soaking in the brandy. Does anybody see the snafu that I've done to myself? I have this warm brandy and I have, oh, there's the dog. I really want a dog door for her, but you know, she's 120 pounds. She's on a diet. Okay. She's on a diet. If I had a doggy door, it might as well be a grown man door because she's so big. Let's get this. Rosemary, is that my TikTok friend, Rosemary? Over on the Twitch, thank you. We're diversifying. That's what Gary Vaynerchuk said, you know, you got to do IRL on Twitch. So we are. Oh, Juanita, it's crossed my mind. Amen for learning something new. And that's why I was thinking, like, what do you make a cocktail with brandy? I have that brandy and I have fresh orange. I don't know. I don't like daiquiris. Whew. All right. Someone stir while I let the dog in. I'm right here, guys. Hi. Come on, baby. Okay. Whew, keep moving. I see the time. Ugh. Thank you, Rosemary. I bet that's you, my friend, over here on the Twitch. We're good of it. You like a daiquiri? Oh, Rob, you're a distinguished gentleman. Rob, in Charleston, South Carolina, down on Maine, there's a daiquiri bar. Like, it is so beautiful, and it's just walk in. Hands moving. Walk in, elegant patio, and they do all custom, old school, traditional style daiquiri. Ask me how I know, and I don't even like daiquiris. Okay, now add the dried mixture. We're still on step 2, guys. Come on. Ah! Oh, hi. Our friend Rosemary on TikTok just jumped over into Twitch. Thank you. Save the yellow bowl for steaming. Yeah. Or I was thinking this green one, because these don't have measurements on it. We need a 2-liter pudding mold. Couldn't find it, couldn't buy it. Into the pot. But Rosemary, do you think this is a 2-quart? Or is this a 2? Ooh, yeah, it's probably this one, huh? Okay. Now, sing a song. Doobie while we stir this all together. Thank you for hanging in here. This thing got wild. And it had something to do with preparation. When I do Welcome to Westeros, the first few weeks I did it, I was like, no, it's got to be raw and wriggling. There's no reading it and then doing it. You just got to show up raw and wriggling. Smeagol says that. And then I've had some pretty big snafus with it. So I started to read it and prepare for it like the day before. And I should is an aggressive word. This is coming together nicely, you guys. I'm pleasantly surprised. And even though it has raw egg, I'm going to taste it. Okay. Woo! Generously add the fruit mixture, stir thoroughly. It will be thick and sticky. Look at that. Twitch, Rosemary, YouTube, Art and Real, and TikTok. We are a wild bunch. Let's have a taste. I don't have any kind of tool around here. Raw egg or not. Blessing. Here goes. Okay, I got two thoughts. Rosemary, you're right. It's this one. I got two thoughts, team. Woo! Can I get some help in here? Do you guys watch? I love to watch Myron Golden. And sometimes he'll really be teaching. He does part Bible study, part billionaire business teachings. And he'll say a really important point and he almost always has a live audience in his studio in Florida. And when Myron Golden teaches something really profound and he doesn't get a response, he'll sing, "Can I get some help in here?" I feel like that. We're still on step 2, team. Let's have a sip of our tea. It's not brandy yet. Sip. This is the last step of part 2. Generously butter your 2-liter or 3.5 pint pudding mold and scoop the batter into the mold, pressing down and smoothing the top. Ugh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Butter, room temp, and thank you everybody who's joining in. We are making for the first time ever our traditional figgy pudding. And I'm making the figgy pudding. The main reason is December 7th, the Great American Family Channel is going to have the premiere of the film Christmas at Mistletoe Manor. It is my friend's film and I'm on board to help her promote it and get you guys over to Great American Family Channel on December 7th so we can watch it together. In the film, our lead character has a Yuletime Yums YouTube channel. Woo! Don't drink that brandy yet. The Yuletime Yums YouTube channel, and she makes these 3 things: figgy pudding, gingerbread men cookies, and green bean casserole. So part of the deal is I just want to introduce you to it beforehand by doing these recipes. That is how I got on board to generously grease our pudding mold. And I'm kind of liking it. I've seen the film. I just want to be clear. I've already seen the film and it is so stinking cute. And even you're like, well, I'm not a Christmas film person. Oh, but it has something for everybody and you're just going to love it. Wait till you meet Madeline. Wait till you meet her. Oh, she's a dorps. So, we're going in. We're going in. Oh, it's too heavy. It's going to take 2 hands. Oh, I would love it if there was the camera angle that I could show you how I do it, but I'm right-handed. So somebody for Christmas. Oh, this is what's going on. Look, I'm just in here raw dogging. Rosemary, you were right about using the Rosemary. I think it's official. You're like Mima to all of us on TikTok. We have a Nana Rosemary's taking care of us, and I'm just gonna, why not, use my hands. Nana knows best. Rosemary, you said use the yellow, and you are correct. Now, we're going to mush it down. You know I'm gonna lick my fingers. Just prepare your heart right now. Lick. Okay, who wants a lick? Who wants a lick? Who wants raw egg or not. It's good. It's good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. It is good. Oh, sorry. Tea break. Oh, I turned the hot water off. Tea break. Oh. Do you see how many dishes this is making? Mercy. All right. Let's gather ourselves. This has happened while I've been cooking. It has zhushy, drippy dropped all over the instructions. I am in need of an Egyptologist to read these hieroglyphs. Oh, there's a piece of brown sugar. Okay. Mercy. Generously butter your pudding mold. Scoop the batter into the mold, pressing down and smoothing the top. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially going to number 3, step number 3. For those in the back, step number 3. Oh, Rob, I'm just seeing it. Why are the titles more than 20 words? I don't know. I'm new here. Does it have zombies? I wish. I wish it did. Remind me, Rob. We'll talk about Pride and Prejudice zombies after we're done with figgy pudding. Because, and by the way, we are so, I'm surprised. I bet I'll get the puzzle any minute. We are so past 25 minutes to make this. Rosemary, I'm making another reminder. I would love to ask you, what does the stream look like? How does it look? Is it well lit? Can you hear me? I know the framing is not the best, but I would love some feedback, and I trust you to give it to me. Oh, okay, cut a circle out of parchment paper. When did I tell you last live? I'm like, you guys, it's parchment paper season. It is. Cut a circle out of the parchment paper the same diameter as the top of the pudding mold. Lightly butter the paper and place it butter side down on top of the batter. It's a good thing I didn't take a nip off the old brandy. What are we going to make with that brandy? What kind of like maybe a hot toddy, huh? Like a hot toddy with that brandy. 1, 2, 3. Meow, meow, meow. Scissors. I know. Oh, here they are. Below the eggshells. I'm going to go. Now, Grace, you guys, if we had thought of this ahead of time, I would have done this when it was like upside down and I could have traced it, but here we go. Don't get, what does Miss Frizzle say? I should get an apron with Miss Frizzle on it, which is why I don't have my Sherilyn apron on today. The apron is like secret communication, you guys. It's like a secret language. When I'm wearing my white apron with the C on it, you know, it's just regular old me cooking. When I'm Daenerys, doesn't have hers yet, but I want one for Daenerys. And because these lives are for Great American Family Channel premiere of Christmas at Mistletoe Manor, I'm in Christmas garb and I have a Christmas apron coming. But just so you know, it's like our secret language together. Please note what has happened here. It needs to fit down on the inside. I ain't even going to trim it. I'm just going to butter it well and then squish it down. Ready, set, butter. Thank you, Rob. And butter. It said butter generously. I don't know why. Maybe it sticks. I know at some point we're going to flip the whole thing upside down. And there's butter all over the counter. And there is butter all over me. Please witness Exhibit A. Oh! Hey, TikTok and YouTube. We're getting the deals here. Oh, Rosemary's telling me on Twitch that brandy eliminates pathogens from the body. So I should make a hot toddy with that fresh orange and brandy. I'll do it. I'll do it. And I'm probably going to sit in my chair and have an episode of Dare I Say the Truth? Desperate Housewives. I started watching it all these years later. No, it's not anything I would ever watch, but Grandma started watching it. She loved it. And the other day I was just looking for something And I started watching it too, and good golly, is it ever written well. Okay. I could imagine Brie from Desperate Housewives making a figgy pudding. There's no way Susan could do this. Thank you, Rosemary, for telling me that. Here we go. Step 3, cut a circle out, lightly butter. I did a heavy butter. Large enough to cover the top of the pudding mold. I think, actually, team, let me show you. This is important. I watched this great Chinese cooking video, and it was a little boy, and how he measured was by the knuckle on his finger. He knew there was enough water for the rice because it was 2 knuckles. Boom. I think we have enough space because we're 1.5 knuckle. Everybody? Everybody? Okay. Oh, you guys, we're almost there. Almost. Can anybody read that? Yeah, exactly. Hi, Juanita. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. This is where it got messy. And I saw Gordon Ramsay do this in the video, and I kept thinking, you're bonkers, dude. There's no way I'm doing that, but here we are. Guess who's bonkers now? Secure the paper by folding down the sides and tying securely with the string. We're supposed to cover the top and then wrap. Who has the kitchen string? I do. And the funny thing is, okay, and I was going to use the Gordon Ramsay method of he used this, and this makes more sense. Who knows? YouTube, does anybody remember her last name was Hart, H-A-R-T. She used to do a series called My Drunk Kitchen, and her YouTube channel was about, she would make a meal, she'd cook something and drink, but like really toss them back. The entire show, My Drunk Kitchen. I didn't watch a lot of it, but it was just kind of, it was different. I don't know. I think they have rules against that now. Anywho, here we go. Here we go. We are supposed to tie this with string. Enter kitchen string. And if you're thinking, remember that time we roasted the duck? For Welcome to Westeros, we did a roast duck. Where was the kitchen string then? I don't know. I was looking for batteries and I found it. Okay, we are supposed to tie the lid on with the string, and then we will make a handle through the string and use that to lift the pudding out of the pot. This seems like a lot of, like you would think this was German, not British, but alas. Here we go. 1 for the money. 2 for the show. 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go. I don't even know. I was trying to pep myself up, but it doesn't feel very tight. Now, let me read you an instruction. Let's be as official as we can. It's completely washed away. Like a secret message. Place a folded cloth or trivet on the bottom. I don't know. You can secure it first with a rubber band while you're trying to, okay, we're past that, honey. Prevent the pudding mold from coming in direct pot. Got that. Lower the pudding down on the trivet. Water level should come up halfway. Cover the pot with a lid and steam very low. Okay, so I don't really agree with this step, but we're going to do it. We need to make the handle, and that is to pull the pot out of the steamer. I would like to voice my opinion at this moment that I don't agree with this step, but here we go. Like, it just seems redundant, but obviously, if people have been making figgy pudding for centuries and they do this, it must work. Little town. All right. I don't know if this is how Gordon Ramsay does it. I don't know if I have the nerves to do. Oh, Hail Mary, full of grace. Oh, yeah. You know what? I put a little tension on it. It is dangerous, Juanita. And it lifted the string up. Well, you know what? For science sake, We did it. Let me tighten this up. For science sake, we did it. I think I would actually just have on padded mitts and lift it out. A little annoyed with this part, but here we go. Learning, learning, learning into the pot. Cross it across, Rosemary. I think I'm done with all this. Yes, exactly. I think I'm done. I don't know. I want to say for science sake, we did the instructions with the lifting and the handle, and I am Native American, down on the res, even we don't do this kind of stuff. How about we just agree to disagree with the recipe? I'm going to put it in the pot. I have my it's my steam canner, so I have my trivet on the bottom. Actually, I want to put a little more water. The water is halfway. It's a good thing we have that brandy, because guess whose back has to lift this pot out of this? Here we go. Don't complain. Just get it done. Just get it done. Oh, mercy. Can you guys see? I'm going to bring it up close. Can you see? All right. All right. I just got my workout in. Oh. Ah. Oh. I'm using my steam canner, but we're not even going to worry about any of this. We're just going to put the lid on. Probably going to slice this and make a little something. Okay. Okay. Here we go, team. We're on like step 4 of number 3. Steam the pudding over. Okay, lower the pudding mold down into the water on the folded cloth, but I have a trivet. The water level should come up halfway. We got that. Cover the pot with a lid. Steam the pudding over very low heat for approximately 8 hours. Time is Arizona 3:15. Yes, here come the fingers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11:15. It'll be 1 a.m. for you, Juanita. Whew. Whew. I'm 2 p.m. Because I need the morning for, I just need the morning. And then come the afternoon, I feel like I'm free enough to be able to do a live. So yeah, me too, Juanita. Me too. That is why we started at 2 p.m. And maybe, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. And it's good. So now the note says the longer the pudding steams, the darker in color it will become. It does say check periodically to ensure the water level is still at the halfway point. Add more water as needed. And something that I think should be included is, do we add warm water or do we add, does it matter? I would add warm water. I would want to match the temperature, because I think if we added cold water into our long steaming pudding, it would make it expand or shrink or contract. Whew, okay, so 11:15 tonight, I will be, when the pudding is done steaming, carefully lift out the pudding mold and let it sit for 5 minutes. Now it's 11:20. Face it, I'm just going to be up till midnight tonight. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then invert the pudding on a plate. Let it sit until the pudding slides out onto the plate. Let the pudding cool completely. To store, remove the parchment paper and wrap the pudding with clean parchment paper, followed by aluminum foil. Wrap tightly. Store it in a cool, dark place like your basement. Bootsy, I don't have a basement. And then, if you don't have, just put it in a dark environment. Make sure it's tightly wrapped in 2 layers of plastic. Jeez. And then follow these guidelines. Place the pudding in a, When you're ready to serve the pudding, you will need to reheat it either by re-steaming it for 30 to 60 minutes or until it's heated through. Mercy, child. Okay, here's what I think we're going to do. Okay, because I'll be on live So it's, yes, it's 3:15. Everybody, here's our plan. Yes, Rob, probably the Wild Bunch will be up. Our plan is, I'm starting the steaming. I don't think you want to see me at 11:15 p.m. I'm doing you a favor. I think I will turn it off, take it out, but leave it all assembled. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up, do the next couple of steps. And before we start our gingerbread cookies tomorrow, I will show you the pudding, take a picture, and then we'll wrap it. So pre-gingerbread cookies, we will deal with this figgy pudding, and then I'm going to do all the wrapping. This is a lot of wrapping. And then we'll set it aside, and it is on December 7th, Great American Family Channel, 7 p.m. I don't know who's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. We watch the film, and then we have the cast meet and greet, Zoom live room afterwards to talk about the film, ask questions, yeah. And I think we'll do official tasting then, plating, blah, blah. Oh, my doodle. Okay. If you could see the mess. And something to think, I am going to guess you possibly have the majority of these ingredients in your pantry. The molasses, yeah. I didn't have, the Zante raisin is the substitute for a currant. My town didn't have any of that, so I just got the Great Value sweet and dried berries and golden raisins. I'm a wine drinker, so I never have the hard liquor, but we use this in a couple of different recipes. And now we're gonna make a cocktail. And then the suet. Oh, I highly recommend making the spice blend. We'll use this tomorrow for gingerbread cookies. We're gonna juice this and make a cocktail. Oh, actually, will somebody search real quick? What is that fresh orange juice brandy cocktail? And we'll make that now as we close out. TikTok, you know how we do it. We go ping, pang, pong. We're going to say goodbye to Twitch first, then YouTube, and then we'll make our fresh nutrient. Thank goodness for leftover brandy. I need it. Rosemary, meet me over on TikTok because we're going to close out Twitch. Oh my gosh. Twitch, thank you so much. This, I believe I've toggled the switch correctly, and that now in order to, oh, thank you, honey. Is it on? This mess means it'll be good. Thank you. Thank you. Twitch, this video should be in the archive now for you to watch. Please forgive me. I missed the toggle switch when we did the first two videos. So when I hit 8 hours on Twitch, I can upload the others. So if you normally are on the Twitch platform and you just want to grab a recipe and have it ready, that's the plan, to do that for you. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining. Rosemary, thank you for just giving Twitch a little loving. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, bye. We said goodbye to our friends on Twitch, which it was Rosemary. She came over there and saved the day. And then now, thank you. A gift. I got a gift. YouTube, we always sing you out. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, YouTube. Good night. We will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Arizona. That is whatever time in your place. And we're going to look at that figgy pudding. And then we will start our gingerbread men cookies. Y'all, I hope you come back and cook along with me. It's going to be so much fun. And until then, I will see you tomorrow.